And they're off in the Claiborne Breeders' Futurity. There goes Great Escape from between horses. Classic Causeway fires out. Mr. Boma there down toward the inside with early speed. Don't Wait Up and Seal Beach and Stellar Tap also up close in the opening strides, but Classic Causeway moves by for the lead. Classic Causeway gets to the rail, leads it by a length. Stellar Tap goes second around the first turn. Mr. Boma third toward the inside by just a length. Don't Wait Up is fourth. Seal Beach is in fifth. Great Escape is sixth. Max Time is seventh. Rattle and Roll toward the center of the pack. Down toward the inside is eighth. Kevin's Folly is ninth. Double Thunder is 10th. King Curlin travels in 11th. Costa Terra is a wide 12th. American Sanctuary 13th and last after an opening quarter in 22.81 seconds. Classic Causeway, the leader. Classic Causeway on top by a length and a half. Stellar Tap stalking the pace from second by a length. Mr. Boma third toward the inside by 3/4 of a length. Don't Wait Up fourth on the outside of Seal Beach. Then Great Escape, who travels toward the far outside, is starting to move now. Great Escape is going to be 4 wide to the far turn, trying to move up from fifth. 46.74 seconds for the opening half mile. Classic Causeway, the leader by a length. Here's Stellar Tap now taking aim midway on the far turn as that pair works their way toward the quarter pole. Great Escape is racing along in third. Double Thunder's caught in some traffic about 6 lengths off the lead. Here's Rattle and Roll, and Rattle and Roll is moving wide off the turn. Rattle and Roll, top of the short stretch to challenge Classic Causeway. Stellar Tap third. Double Thunder is fourth and still 5 lengths from the lead. Rattle and Roll into the final furlong of the Claiborne Breeders' Futurity. Rattle and Roll, the advantage out to 3 lengths now. Double Thunder, Classic Causeway, then American Sanctuary. No catching. Rattle and Roll, Brian Hernandez Jr. to win it by 5 lengths on the line. Double Thunder was up for second. Classic Causeway third. American Sanctuary fourth. 1 minute 43.78 seconds. Official winner of Keeneland's 9th, taking the 108th running of the Claiborne Breeders' Futurity Grade 1, a win and year end for the Breeders' Cup Juvenile Division 6. Rattle and Roll, owned by the Lucky 7 stable of Michael J. Mackin, trained by Kenny McPeak. 2 wins today for jockey Brian Hernandez Jr. Rattle and Roll, a 2-year-old son of Connect out of Jazz Tune by Johannesburg, bred in Kentucky by St. Simon Place. Keeneland September sales graduate covers the mile at a 16th over the fast main track in 1 minute 43.78 seconds. Now the trophy presentation for the Claiborne Breeders' Futurity, a win and you're in Breeders' Cup Juvenile Division race. Presenting the trophy on behalf of Claiborne, Walker Hancock presents to the connections of Rattle and Roll.
Rattle and Roll, very impressive off the pace for Kenny McPeak, taking the Grade 1 Claiborne Breeders' Futurity. And the man that took all the kickback along with him, that's Brian Hernandez Jr. How much did he have to fight through?
All the credit really goes to the horse. You know, he sat back there, and for being only his 4th start, to be able to sit back there and just kind of read the race and let it develop in front of him. When I got him outside, he showed what a good horse he was. He engulfed those horses pretty easily, and turning for home, he switched leads, and he knows his job, and he kind of just went on about it.
Well done, Brian.
Thank you, Scott.
Kenny, your 3rd win in the Grade 1 Claiborne Breeders' Futurity, and how much has this horse grown up in a short amount of time, considering his maiden and what he did at Saratoga, blowing the turn, and then coming up with that maiden win and now a Grade 1 winner?
Well, he made us start at Churchill in the spring, and we just was more of a test drive than anything, trying to teach him to finish and everything. And the race in Saratoga was, we were miffed by that. His left eye was closed the next morning, and the only thing we can figure is he got hit in the eye with a rock or something. So we were like, okay, that was a head scratcher. What was that about? And then we went back to work, and he's never done anything before or since. But I'm just real happy for the Mackin family, and you know, I love having the opportunity to buy horses for people like them. And you know, and this horse, you can't go into a race with 13 horses being overconfident because so much can happen. And I told my wife before the race, I said, if the 13 horse rolls out of there early, I think we got a real chance, because that horse needed to really rate to win, and I think it's set up well for us.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Rattle and Roll taking the Grade 1 Claiborne Breeders' Futurity and securing his spot in the Breeders' Cup Juvenile.